somebody's graduation, when you sit and the person just says it's because of you, or this is what has happened, it just gives you, it brings it home. I don't know how to explain it to you. As I said, it's not one incident. I mean, very recently, one student called us and they were telling me in particular that they've just been taken by this, this huge organization after they went into their training, how grateful they were, and I sat back and I thought, gee, isn't this so nice that somebody has got wings beyond that? And the only thing you can say, pay it forward. How? Just help one other person. That's all.
The first big quality that I think everyone underestimates, which women just have so naturally, is empathy. And I think that any environment, male dominated or not, needs more empathetic leaders. And I think COVID has certainly put the spotlight on that, where if you lead with empathy, you naturally get the buy-in of your people. And we've started to learn. I mean, as everyone's starting to focus more on profit and on people and planet in addition to profit, empathetic leaders for me tend to be those that have the stronger following and get alignment and buy-in from their people to walk on their journey side by side a lot quicker. So that's the first thing. The second thing is agility. I think that because of the many roles that we play as women, and, it comes so naturally because we're just always at the point in time juggling so many different things. And I think agility is certainly one of those things that any company needs to appreciate at a time like this. The world is ever changing. And as we all know, nothing is constant except change. And agility is one of those things that could certainly lead or create a successful business, or break a business if you don't have it or you don't make decisions quick enough. So definitely, for me, those are two strong qualities that stand out.
Make my heart tick with the cause that I feel is very close to my heart around mentoring boys in the community, because I feel like such a huge gap, and it's like a cycle actually, where there are absent fathers, it creates more absent fathers in the future, etc. And the impact that it has at a societal level is so big that we don't see it. But, all these societal issues we have in South Africa around gender-based violence, crime, etc., comes from the lack of leadership and men in the home, in my view. And actually, for me, that work, actually, I almost see it as the work that almost supports, the advancement of women even in South Africa, because we interact with men every day. So I'm very passionate about that. And
Wow, just the fact that I'm nominated is so humbling. I must say that right off the bat. So it was very unexpected, and the fact that somebody took the time to actually nominate me, to say you're a positive role model. Well, that's just wonderful. I've always strived to show that there can always be something more. And I'd hope that whatever it is that I've been doing, you know, whether in my previous corporate career, whether in my current business now, has enabled somebody to feel a little bit, well, like I said, inspired to be able to do something for themselves.
I always have this, I've got this habit of looking at people's eyes, and when there's fire in those eyes, you just know that there's intelligence and a passion and a higher calling other than their current reality. So in a formal context, to answer you, Deirdre, it would be definitely through my speaking and my training and my coaching, you know, within the community setting as well as within the corporate setting. But I think the informal teaching is actually the most almost enriching ones, because it is heart to heart, it is connection to connection. And I live by this philosophy that in that moment, you are not only touching that one individual whose life you are enriching, whether it is with a kind thought, a kind word, or a free copy of my book, you are actually touching every other life that they will influence in their life.